I want to give props to Julian Edelman. If you didn't watch Julian Edelman's video, we're going to talk about it a lot tomorrow morning on the radio show, which you should subscribe to by searching out OutKick. You can also get the audio version of this show. I don't talk about that enough. If you're watching this right now and you're like, man, I really like this, I want to share it, you can certainly share the video. But we have an audio version of this show that goes up right after it. All right? And we're getting massive audience for that as well. The audio version of this show is up on iTunes. If you search out OutKick, you'll get our morning radio show, and then you will get the audio version of this. So if you've got a friend, or you got a relative, or you got somebody that you think is a Corona bro, and you think they're persuadable by actually being shared facts, share them the link. Say, hey, go listen to Clay Travis. He will speak the truth, which is what I do every single day. Julian Edelman responded perfectly to the DeSean Jackson issue with the anti-Semitism. Let me explain what I mean. DeSean Jackson said idiotic things about being about Jewish people, about Hitler. I didn't want to get into all the stupidity that he shared. All right, I have said for a long time, but I will continue to say, if you judge anybody by their race, their religion, their sexuality, you're an idiot. All right, judge people as individuals, not as an identity with which they represent. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, gay, straight. I don't care about any of it. I don't care if you're a Muslim. I don't care if you're Christian. I don't care if you're Jewish. I don't care if you're atheist. I don't care about any of it, right? I judge people individually, regardless of what other identities they might embrace, all right? I would ask you to do the same thing for me. That's what Julian Edelman just did. Julian Edelman said, hey, DeSean Jackson, you said a lot of dumb things. What I would suggest is that we need, as a group, you and me, to go to the Holocaust Museum, which I have been to in Washington, D.C., where I went to college. It's a great museum to go through, to educate yourself, to grow your mind, to learn a better perspective on the world at large. And then we'll also go to the Black History Museum, which is another good example of something that you should do in Washington, D.C. And by the way, you should also go to the archives. You should go see the Declaration of Independence, which is the founding document that our entire country is based upon, really. It's a constant tension between the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. The reason we should all celebrate July 4th is because the Declaration of Independence inspired throughout history the decisions that have been made from the ending of slavery to the civil rights movement to the continued evolution of human rights and embrace in this country. This is, I believe, a smart decision that Julian Edelman made to respond not by trying to cancel anyone, because cancel culture is inherently wrong and flawed, but by trying to expand the mind of someone, okay? And so, the decision that Julian Edelman made, the olive branch that he extended, is one that everybody should emulate in all of American life, not just sports. Instead of trying to cancel people when they say something that you disagree, try to educate them more. Try to make better sense of them and with them. That's what needs to happen. That's what should happen. It was, from Julian Edelman, who is Jewish, the perfect response that makes tremendous sense going forward.